Hi, my name is Eliza Nemser, and I am a constituent calling from San Francisco, California. I am a geoscientist and I'm a parent. And I know that the science is abundantly clear. We are on a trajectory for catastrophic global warming and biodiversity loss. But I also know that we have agency, and if we act now, we can avoid the worst impacts of the climate crisis. So I'm calling to urge Senator Feinstein to do everything in her power to ensure that Congress passes the Build Back Better Act. The climate provisions in the bill are very strong, and they'll set us on a path to cut emissions by half by 2030. And that way we can meet our commitment under the Paris Agreement. The United States has a responsibility to lead on the world stage, and truly it's an ethical responsibility to lead on climate. So now is the time for the senator to use all of her negotiating power and her influence to make sure we pass the bill. So thank you so much for passing along my concerns, and please thank the senator for her service and for her leadership. Woo! All right, done and done. Okay, so it didn't hurt too much. It was about a minute, and now I get to go tell everyone I did it. And you can see this, the best script for these calls is actually a template and not a cookie cutter script. So the homework for this after this event is to actually do this. And you can Google a congressional switchboard in the US. In any country, you live in a democracy, you can get the phone number to call your elected representative. So there's actually homework. And then the second part of the homework is to spread the word that you've done it. It didn't hurt too much, and you exercised your agency as a constituent. Zali, please, yes.
I was just going to add to it. So as an MP, for example, we get a lot of emails, and the cookie cutter, the campaign emails tend to get sorted as a campaign block, and so don't get individual attention. So you're right, good to individualize your message and your communication. But what's really important is be thorough in what response you get. So if your senator or MP gives you the party line back, you have to question that. You have to test that in what are their individual actions on behalf of this issue, on behalf of their electorate, that they are actually doing. But also, if you fail to get a response, or you get a poor response, or a really, toe the party line kind of response, let people know that too, because now, if there's one thing that politicians do, they spend a lot of money on marketing and on advertising, on getting people to think they're good people that are going to do the right thing by them, so vote for you. But if they're not, you need to let people know. So to make sure when you write to your local newspaper, call into your local radio show, tell your experience. So I called my local senator and I didn't get a call back for 3 months, or I didn't hear from them, or they refused to take a meeting, or they just gave me the party line. They didn't know what they were talking about. Really important to actually expose when there is laziness.